Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Alinafe Edward here. Another day, another video, another plug. How have you been, guys? As for me, I've been so good. My God has been taking care of me. Without wasting much of our time, I have a plug for you. But first, why are you watching my videos but you're not subscribing? Make sure you always subscribe, like, and comment on my videos. Please, before we even start, kindly subscribe. Subscribe, 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 subscribe. I'm waiting. It just takes 1 minute for you to subscribe. Yes! Now that you have subscribed, I want you to turn on your notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you should be the very first one. Not one of the first, but the very first one to watch my video. Early birds. Thank you for turning on that notification bell. Now, let's get into today's business. Okay, so I believe if you're watching this video, that means you are so much interested in corset sewing. So these are some of the materials that you need when you are making a corset. You need boning, but also it depends with what kind of boning you are going to need, how structured you want it to be, because it depends how structured you want to be. It will determine what kind of boning you are going to buy. So there are two types of boning. There's one that you can sew on, kind of plastic sew, but they are both plastic, but another one is a bit softy. But the one that I'm going to be using for my corset is the one that you just have to make a casing for it, and then you put your boning. That way it's the finest. You are going to have a finest look of your corset. So I'm going to show you the boning that I'm going to be using. So this is the one. It's a bit like, I bought 5 meters, this one. I don't know how they do it. They do it like this. Yeah. I bought 5 meters. I'm going to be using, it's at half an inch. So firstly, you need your boning. That is what corset is all about. Without boning, you are not going to have any kind of corset. Maybe sometimes you can just make an illusion of it to look like a corset. But if it has to be a corset, boning, you need to have boning. Apart from that, you need to have a choice of fabric that you are going to use. If you are using a bit hard fabric that doesn't need interface, that means you just need maybe lining. Like for me, the corset that I'll be making, I'll be using this fabric. So actually this fabric, as you can see, and the feel of it, I'll be using this fabric. This fabric is mesh fabric, and it doesn't need any interfacing. All I can do, because it's a bit see-through, it is a bit see-through, so I'll just put lining, a white lining inside. So I just cut a piece of it so that you should just see a piece of it. But make sure after this video you watch my video when I'm drafting and sewing the actual corset. I will draft it after this and sew the actual corset so that we should see how it will look like. But yeah, believe you me, it's going to be wow. So make sure you turn on your notification bell. It's very important so that when I post that video, you are going to be able to follow through and see the outcome. Apart from that, the next thing that you need is either you can make the breast cap from the scratch, or you just buy the breast caps. So for me, I have the breast cap that I'm going to be using. Let me just show you. So it's making a little bit of noise, so let me just take it out of the plastic. But this is the breast cap that I'm going to be using. Since I'm using white mesh fabric, that means I'm also going to use this lace cap. Let me just take it out. It is a size M, so I'm making it for a small size. So when it comes to yeah, so I'm using this is wired. I'm using the wired one. I'm using the wired one. So when it comes to breast cups, make sure you take a size up. You don't take the actual size, because like the one that I'm making, it is for someone who wears small. I took an M because by the time you are done sewing the breast cup to your bodies, that means you take some inches in. If you are making from the scratch, you can make from the scratch, but I'm not going to make from the scratch. I'm going to use the already made, and it's wired. As you can see, it is plain white. I will have to coat it with this. I will have to coat it with this fabric so that it looks more beautiful. So I will also drop a video how I will coat it with the actual fabric. Believe you me, it's going to be very, very fine. But then if you don't find any breast cap for your size in the shop, you are free also to draft one from the scratch. I believe this video has been helpful. You need breast cap, you need boning. There are two types of boning. You can choose which one you want according to the effect that you want. And if you are not making breast cap from, if you are not buying breast cap, you need to make breast cap from the scratch. And if you are using, a fabric that is not a bit hard and heavy, you need an interface. You need an interface. But if you are using fabric that is kind of well structured, that doesn't require interface, you can just buy a lining. So this is all that you need for corset making. So following, I'm making videos for corset, for the corset. So please turn on your notification bell and make sure you share this video with your family and friends. Don't be stingy, guys. Don't be stingy. Make sure you share. Maybe it might help someone. And also, don't forget to like. Because once you like, that means you want to see more of these kind of videos. So just show some love. Yeah. Freely have I shared this information. Freely should you share it with your family and friends. Until next time, thank you for watching. Bye.